Hey guys, it's Harry here from Tentworld Ferntree Gully. Today I'm here with the Darche Nebula 1550. Now this is the biggest swag in Darche's collection, and with its heavy duty materials, spacious design and newly introduced 70mm high density foam mattress, this is the perfect all-weather shelter for 1 to 2 people. Now I like to say that the Darche Nebula is a mix between a tent and a swag, and they say that as well. It takes the space of a tent, but it keeps the durability of a swag. Today I'll run you through all the features of this swag, as well as taking you through how to be able to set it up and pack it down. So come with me for the ride. So we're fortunate enough to have a fresh Nebula 1550 with us. So I'll go through the full unboxing process, show you what you get, do a full setup, run you through everything and pack it down as well. So I'll open it up for you guys first. So the Nebula comes with a nice canvas carry bag. Inside of that, you're going to have the swag with the new 70mm high density foam mattress that it now comes with, the rain fly, pole bag, and the pegs as well. So you'll find that the mattress will come in this kind of mesh bag. You're never going to need this mesh bag, nor are you going to fit the mattress back in it again. Get rid of the mesh bag. You can just tear that open. And that will be a mattress that you're going to actually be putting inside of the swag. So you'll find inside of the Darche peg bag, it comes with 10 pegs, and it's just your basic peg style there as well, just with a little bit of the hooked top. I find it's a lot easier if you peg out the 4 corners first. The 4 corners that I'm talking about to peg out is just going to be your basic ring as well as your basic pin as well. You have these on all 4 corners. They're not going to be the only parts that I do recommend to peg out. You've got these points as well, but I'll get to those a little bit later. Now, opening up the pole bag, there is going to be 3 different styles of poles. This kind of archway pole, this is going to be your head end and your foot end. So I'll chuck one here for the time being, and here's your other one as well. Now the other 2 styles it's going to come with is the center ridge pole, which is the pole that is just going to separate in half, and there's going to be 2 of these poles as well. They have like a little spigot or a rod shape at the end. This is going to be able to create the whole tension of the top of the Nebula, and this will be the last pole that we're using. So the first step of setting it up, second step, sorry, after you peg it out, would be getting these foot and head end poles. The little metal pin that I showed you before, that goes into the end of each side. And I found it easiest, the Nebula, the material that it actually comes with, it's a really tight canvas, and there's quite a bit of tension when actually setting it up. So the easiest way to be able to do it is these little C-clips that you can see that I'm attaching here. Put the bottom 2 on each side. Then, if we go over to the other side and do the same thing, this will help a lot more in the later stages setting it up. Otherwise, it's a bit difficult to be able to currently get those C-clips over the top here. The next step is if we grab our center ridge pole, it'll be a little bit different to a normal swag design. Instead, these little metal bits here, they're going to go through the hole that's at the end here. From here, if you get the center C-clip, put that over the top, that will help start the whole process of being able to clip up all the sides. Now, from here, we'll just go around, attach all the C-clips. I want to point out, as you get to the last 2, you'll see that these need to go either side of the center ridge pole. So chuck one over the top on one side, and then one on the other side. Now the Nebula is looking a lot nicer at this stage. This is where we come to our 2 small poles. These go either end of the swag, slide it in, and you'll see that at the end where you've got this little metal pin, it's going to go into the eyelet piece. It's a lot easier at this stage if you loosen up the eyelet and put it over the top, and then you can tighten it just a tad. We'll tighten it a little bit more when we do put the rain fly over the top. From here, I'm going to put the rain fly over the top. Now this is going to be the rain fly that is going to be going over the top. So this bit here is going to be the portion with the awning, which I'll be attaching to the front of it. If you come round to the back of the swag and throw that bit forwards, then you know that that's going to be the awning part. Similar system to when we were attaching the rod at the end to the eyelet, the fly also has another eyelet. This goes on the same rod, in which then you can tighten it a little bit further. So once you've attached it at this end, same thing on the other side. You'll find that you have an eyelet again, goes on the rod. This side does have the bit to be able to create a little bit more tension though. So you can tighten that, fasten the top, again, tighten that piece there. That will help to be able to bring the whole fly together. All right, so you'll see that the fly is looking a little bit loose at the moment. There is 4 tie down points in each corner. So you've got your hook here. This attaches to the loop that is down here. So attach that on there. Might do it around the other side. That's going to make it look a little bit better. Go around here. Same thing again. Then you're going to have 2 of the same on the back as well. Now you can see that the rainfly is looking a lot nicer. It's got tension. Again, if you wanted to make it even tighter, go around to both of the sides, tighten those straps up as much as you can. Now there is another 4 corners that I mentioned earlier that we will peg out. That will be able to create the full space that you are getting with the Nebula. These 4 corners, you can see, again, you're having a little loop just down here. Now, that's our Nebula set up. Last step we have to do is get our mattress that we opened up earlier, take it out of its packaging, and lay the mattress out. Now that's the Nebula all set up. I'll walk you through some of the features of the Nebula, as well as jump inside of it so you can have a little bit of a look at what it looks like inside. Let's move on to the material now. So it is a 420 GSM ripstop poly cotton canvas. It is incredibly thick, which means it's going to be very, very durable and it will be able to handle whatever you throw at it. Moving down to the floor, it has a 600 GSM PVC flooring, which is welded in the corner, just to be able to give a little bit of extra support where other swags typically start leaking. It also has a 125 GSM very fine mesh as well, which means you can be sleeping with all the windows open and the mesh down, and that's still going to protect you from the insects. Now, having a bit of a lie down inside of the swag, I am 6'2", and you can see that I have plenty of space in the swag. I can extend my legs all the way out and still have room for someone else to be in the swag with me. I am currently lying on this super comfortable 70mm high density foam mattress. I did mention earlier this is new. That's because they used to have a 50mm high density foam mattress, but upgraded it to 70 very recently. So come get this new swag and it will be a lot more comfortable for you guys as well. Now, stepping outside of the swag, I'm going to show you about the extra little investment that you can get. These are the Darche swag awning pole sets. So these are the ones that are specifically designed for it. As I said, you can use any poles as long as they do have a spigot end, but these are the ones I will be using today. Just to emphasize again, these are not included with the swag, so it is something that you will need to look at purchasing separately. So once I've opened up this product, you can see you get 2 poles, 2 pegs, and 2 guide ropes to be able to set up the awning, and that's going to be your front awning all set up. The good thing about having this front awning set up is if you're waking up in the morning and it's a really wet or windy day, you have a little bit of protection from the weather. So you can step out, you got rooms, you can put your shoes on, put your boots on, do whatever you want underneath this area before you step out into the weather. That's all for today, guys. If you have any questions, feel free to give us a call or come into store to check us out as well. Also, check us out online at our website. Thank you so much for watching and happy camping.